We're here now with Roger Grove, coach of the Norristown Area High School Eagles. Tell me, Mr. Grove, last year's game was mostly a passing. Can you tell me what changes have had to be made this year?
Well, of course, last year we were a senior-oriented football team, so basically we're going to start with 11 new people. I've always felt that you suit the team, football team, with the talent that you have with the program that'll go best with them. So this year we feel we have a lot of quick backs. We're small offensively in the line. We're going to go a little more run-oriented. We're going to try and become an option football team. Although Scotty Livingston, who will be our starting quarterback today, has played behind Steve Bono, who of course we lost for 2 years. He throws the ball well, so we'll throw the ball a little bit too, but we're going to become more run-oriented.
All right, the Kenrick team is running an unusual formation. It's called the wishbone. How are you going to defend against this?
Well, when you play a wishbone team, and we've been fortunate, we've played 2 wishbone teams the past 4 years, Woodrow Wilson and Cheltenham. When you play a wishbone team, you have to keep your defense pretty balanced. You can't probably do as much stunning as maybe you would against somebody else. You can't overshift to certain things because they can come back and back to that part of the field. So you have to keep a pretty balanced defense. You have to read very well. Your rotation has to be, you have to be rotating properly. So we're going to stay pretty balanced, and we spend a lot of time on our reads and our keys, and we just hope that we're ready.
What are some of the strengths and weaknesses of the Norristown squad?
All right, this year we feel that we have a real good running back in Dwight Darden. Dwight had started last year as a defensive back. He was an all-league first-team safety. He has 4.6 speed, which is real good in the 40-yard dash. We have some kids to surround him, other backs who have good quickness. We feel Scotty Livingston is an excellent runner along with being a good passer. We have George Hadrick and Tyler Smith at our flanker position who also have excellent speed. We think our line has come back in tremendous shape and they're quick. We have Mark Hosington up front who's been just super, Carlo Gustosi, and we just feel that we have a quick offense and that'll go for us. Defensively, we feel is where our veterans have come back from last year. We have 5 returning defensive players back. We have good size up front. We can go 250, 220, 220, 220, and then in the middle line we have Dave Salvo, who's only 170 pounds, but the kid benches like 360 pounds. So we have good size up front, and we have our entire secondary back, and we have excellent quickness back there, and we're backed up by Bubba Hill and Mike Samuel. So our defense has looked exceptionally good in the scrimmages. We haven't given up a point yet, so we feel that probably at this point is a strong suit.
As I said before, the Norristown-Kenrick game is a great rivalry. Is there any special morale for this game?
We have no problem getting our kids up for this game. These kids have lived together for years. They've grown up together. They've been next-door neighbors. The whole preseason they talk about this football game. So there's no problem getting kids up. The problem usually occurs after the game where you got to worry about if you win having a letdown, and if you lose, getting the kids back up for the next week. We do different things though throughout the week in the preseason to prepare for Kenrick, and I'm sure as they do for us. But there's no problem getting the kids up for this one. It's a great rivalry.
In the past 2 years, you've had 2 excellent seasons. Can you tell me if you feel any personal pressure about having another winning season?
Well, we feel we have our program to the point now where we think we can be competitive every year. I think coaches and myself included, you get pretty accustomed and you get used to winning, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself. We try and make football fun though, and if we feel we have the talent, certainly we want to win, and we do think we have some good football players, and we think we're going to have a good football team. I guess a lot of the pressure I put on myself because that's just normal. I think if you're an enthusiastic coach and you work at it, you want to win.
Well, thank you, Mr. Grove, for coming here for this interview.
Thank you.
These interviews have been taped in color. The game will be taped in black and white. And now we go down to the field for the game.